So I'm wondering about this mid matchup. Have not seen it in quite some time. No one being very, very aggressive. Has a Fairy Fire to work with and the Salve, of course.
He's got those mangoes out too, so he can continue to be heavy with the harassment. Top lane, bit of a toss back. CIS and Rezo taking a big hit though from the Tidebringer. They themselves having to be careful. In fact, Rezo, he's going to go down. A repeat of what we saw though in the initial attempt to the first game. He did give up first blood, then proceed.
Is down at the bottom lane with his Oracle. Could easily just be purged off.
Yeah, the consistent Poison Sting and Plague Ward spam having much less of an answer to it. Top lane, toss back there onto Bashir, able to hold his ground though with the Torrent. Resolution again, having to be careful, he goes down. And in fact, Zayat, he's got to run as well. He's hiding in the trees, he's got no regen. If Immersion can find him for that last hit, he'll get the kill, but Zayat with the Duke goes for the double bluff.
Davai, they know where he is.
Oh, and Pasha finds him with the Torrent. NAVI really hitting hard on this top lane. 3 kills.
How are we bounty-wise? 2 for 1, and seems like Virtus.pro will pick the last one.
Solo. It's going to be chased here by Crystallize. And with that final nuke from Ilias, they'll claim his life again. Another pickup for NAVI. CIS trying to punch back onto the 2 of them, but Crystallize has got the stick charges. Pop out another dagger, and again with the nukes from Ilias, they claim his life as well. Double kill from the Oracle before he goes down. Resolution finally able to come over with the TP. Get a kill in return for the side of VP.
Surprised.
Ilias is going to step into the Venomancer at the same time mid. Zayat. It's in on top of Young G. Immersion's there once more to try and help the Lina out. Looking to try and grab no one away, but no one's got the reach with the poison. Will finish off Young G. Same time up top, the dive comes in from NAVI. They're in on to Resolution. ILTW responding with the help of Solo. They're going to look to punish Crystallize for this dive. Crystallize trying to get away, but the slows should be too much for him to deal with. Actually going to drop the Chrono for that. Was that necessary, do you think?
He had time walk and interesting build by Pasha, not skilling both at level 6. He got one at level 7.
This mid lane tier 1 tower is falling pretty early, but Navi's going to do their best to hold on to this. The grab there from the X-Mark onto no one. Drags him into the combo. Navi will protect their tower. Taking down no one there as he tries to stand on the high ground.
Rest of the heroes, you know, you can just TP out.
Top lane. And they go with the TP. Immersion's going to be there for the follow-up catch on to the Void, but do they quite have the damage for him? Oh, with Young G coming in, they certainly do. Nice move from the Lina to sweep up top and connect there. Also able to, again, both sides are going to do their best to look to enable their carries with these big ults, the Haunt and the Chronosphere. Mid lane Immersion is going to be able to get a usage out of that stolen Chrono. Do they have the damage though to quite burst this Tiny? Oh, Immersion grabs it back and into the stolen toss. Lovely work there from the Rubik.
Perfect spell casting from Immersion. He was just
ready to make a move with the Chrono. Immersion, not really the dream target. Young G, on the other hand, though, would certainly be an appealing jump for ILTW to make. As Young G, a little close here. ILTW could just straight up drop the Chrono for this kill as the mid laner. It would be worth it, and there we have it. Goes in with the Chrono. Got the extra damage coming in from the side from no one. And no trouble at all finding that kill.
Answer, you know, just put some wards. Doesn't matter if he dies, he's scouting for information. He's good to go. And I love this build. Like, after watching Team Secret play, I think a lot of the teams will start copying it and not just getting Veil on position 5s, but if it's not a good item for him, you know someone else is gonna get it. It feels like a must-have item right now.
Oh, see down bottom, actually Immersion causing some problems with the stolen Plague Wards as he lays them down. Punching in Zayat into the stolen Avalanche, and that'll do it. Sets up for Pasha to get the finishing blow with the Tidebringer. Light Strike Array into the Torrent, onto no one. NAVI able to hit back hard there with the control that Immersion was able to offer.
See a fairly passive game from Virtus.pro until Tiny gets a Blink Dagger. And I don't think he's close. He's still on the bottom of the net worth chart.
Let's see if they can go for this here. Pasha, he's got extra assistance on its way. Ilias and Immersion again, reaching from the side with the Avalanche, catches out the Veno. And Solo goes down. NAVI really racking up the kills here in this game 1. And they'll be ready to go once more. Bottom lane, Immersion gets the opening here onto the Tiny. And they'll find that catch there. Immersion, this Rubik honestly feels like that he's doing a whole lot of work with the setups that he is finding.
Man, CIS is not having a good time.
Top lane Resolution is going to be chased here. Pasha's going to have the control for him as the X mark into the boat comes into play with the three of them on him. There's nothing Resolution can do to save himself. Na'Vi, they're just finding kills at a pace that the VP can't really match.
Immersion is all over the place. Like, Viper's also a hero that doesn't like to make rotary.
And the line being drawn, may want to go back in and try for the kill. On to this poor old Venom, and they should have it. The boat into the torrent. RV finds yet another CIS. Is coming in to try and control Pasha. Pasha, as you mentioned, very tanky with the pipe. Is he tanky enough though? Should be with the save of Ilias. As Ilias keeping him safe from that initial magic. LLTW looking for the chrono setup, doesn't find the space to grab the two of them. And with that in mind, doesn't want to commit any further. Knows that he cannot go on to Pasha with that Oracle being on the high ground. So Na'Vi, they could just turn and kill off CIS. With the Sprout, the slows, of the Venom, even maybe for those clutch dodges at the Chronosphere. Top lane, Young G finds the catch onto the man himself. That faces Void. ILTW's been found. They blow him up. Big catch there from Young G, hunting down.
Gonna kill him, definitely.
Yeah, no, for sure. They do not have the damage through that BKB if they cannot break him. Bottom, Pasha. He's found a big one this time. It's Resolution caught in the boat combo. Will dodge the Light Strike array, but does not matter. So much catch and control from Na'Vi's lineup. That's what we see Na'Vi, as quickly as they make that move down bottom, they're just straight over to make another. Pasha, X mark to set up onto no one. Dragging back. Do they have the damage to bring down the Viper? A little bit of a tankier target. They're bringing him low. Get the chance to turn with the Viper Trap, but Young G comes in from the side with the Dragon Slave. The Light Strike array also getting CIS. Na'Vi relentless with this pressure as they just sweep the map.
On landing a sick Chronos here, but they don't have that much actually damage to throw inside. Like, what, Nether Toxin and some right clicks coming out from Nature's Prophet and Viper? I don't think that's enough. And so far, once again, in the first game, and usually, alright, he's gonna find him.
He is. Cancels the TP. Crystallize is going to be in to offer up the damage. Another kill onto Resolution. Na'Vi hunting down VP just intently. It just does not stop.
Yeah, I wanted to say that Ilias' positioning is extremely good. Now they're setting up some Venom wards inside the pit. Oh, Pasha already knows. That's not a good plan. Bail, bail.
That's risky, unless they can find some sort of dream Chronosphere from ILTW. Already though, the fight's going to start with Solo taking a boat straight to the face, into the torrent. Solo trying to get away, will be able to turn with the Gale. Zayt's
same private Solo.
Keeps him out of there, Solo will live. This Roshan area, very tricky for VP to fight in unless ILTW does get a good chrono. Still playing around the area. They don't want Na'Vi themselves to be able to walk in and go for the Rosh. Na'Vi not with a great lineup for hitting Roshan, but a very, very strong lineup for fighting around that pit.
They have enough damage with Spectre and the Manta style. Desolate works on Roshan, but still, like, there's gonna be a Venom ward, so you can't just go in and take it. You first need to take a fight.
Yeah, Solo just building up on this area. Will allow them to go back in here. VP actually just walking straight back into the pit. Na'Vi, they split right up across the map, despite knowing that VP were hanging around looking for this. They're going to start moving back over now, and they do have the BKB finished on Crystallize. They're back over in time to start to push VP away. Roshan falling low, about 3rd HP right now. Na'Vi with the smoke, trying to get in position to catch them off guard. Torrent won't clip onto the Viper.
Venom is so annoying to play against. Like, Pasha doesn't care about the damage or the slow, he's just out-regioning that. But the vision the snakes provide is just too much in my opinion. I think this is the nerf that Venom needs to get in the next patch.
Oh, and Reza, what was he doing over here? inside the jungle and right underneath the nose of Na'Vi. He's trying to create space, and tell you what, it worked. The Chrono's out. They'll be able to get the kill and get the Aegis. As ILTW drops the Chrono to ensure that they get it, they will lose no one for it. But definitely seeming to be the idea there, throwing away Resolution's life. And unfortunately for VP, no one and Solos does get them the Roshan, does get them the Aegis. I mean, is that worth it for VP?
I think the idea...
As photo.
The BKB is able to focus down the Viper. Viper's out of this one. ILTW steps over towards Pasha. He's been disarmed, jumps over for the X mark, drags him straight back. It's been a buyback from Ilias for this fight to keep his teammates strong. ILTW still wanting to go. He's still got that Aegis, but he's lost Solo. Rezo TPing in. Can Rezo find a target on the back of it all? They burst through the Aegis. That's ILTW down the once.
4 against 3. Spectre's gonna be full HP. They have no Chrono. They need the fall back. They found Tiny.
There's another X-Mark grab onto Zayats.
Oh man, Zayat's really struggling. 0-8 and 2 this game.
Sort of building threats. But the fact though that ILTW is keeping up. I mean, the game is 7-31. But ILTW still able to maintain his position there in second place on the board. But he's dead.
Did not want to use BKB. ILTW.
Apparently so. The biggest kill that Na'Vi could hope for there, as I was just talking up, the one core that's really having great farm on VP, getting shut down. Crystallize also going to find another core here by the looks of it. He's on to no one. No one trying to turn, but there's no help for this Viper.
They even have this Rubik against Viper.
And Crystallize would be the dream catch, and in fact, Crystallize is down here, and he's on his own. If they could get him, and they just have done so with this Chrono, Crystallize, he's going to be a goner.
Yeah,
that's the dream pick there. Finding the leaner top with Resolution, catching Young G out alone, and then moments later, Crystallize being entirely isolated on that bottom half.
Once you break the Spectre, it just doesn't feel...
Shifting against Na'Vi. Na'Vi still to look for a play around mid. And they're going to get the catch onto the Faceless Void. And this time ILTW just chain stunned up. No chance for him to BKB there between the disables of Na'Vi. Zayats on the retreat. Immersion with the stolen time walk. He's able to close the gap, get in, find the vision for the Yules to cancel that TP. As Immersion will yet again set up for another kill.
I was kind of expecting a time walk after that time walk from Rubik, but it did not happen. Spectre, no ulti, but they're knocking on your tier 3 towers. Lina dishes serious amount of damage right now. Full dataless, a lot of attack range.
And it's a long minute without that Faceless Void. No ILTW for the defense. Resolution continue to do what he can on the split. Will take down that tier 2 bottom. There's the buyback from Zayats. No one though, he's caught on the front, he's dead. He himself has got buyback available. The fortification comes out from VP. Can they hold this though without their 2 cores? It's going to be tricky as Na'Vi, they stay persistent, taking down this tier 3. They're up to the barracks.
I was expecting more from no one. Like, you need to instantly buy back so no one notices that you actually died.
He didn't do it. Wasn't quick with it. Holds on to it, concedes that mid-set of...
The cooldown on your Torrents and the Torrent Storm.
That's mid lane ILTW. He's trying to get the info. He's got to be very careful how he commits with the Chronosphere already. No one. He's going to be gone upon by Pasha. They're going to pop the Haunt as well, trying to go in for this solo. Pops the Poison over. The Void. He's going to look for the Chrono on the backlines. Catches Young G to get out of the BKB, but it looks like RTW's got the physical damage to bring him down, or has he? No, Young G gets the chance to flicker off to the side. Yules it himself up. Young G still falls though. The bashes come out from ILTWs. Now he jumps over to look towards a second target. The buybacks come out from no one. Another disarm onto ILTW, but they push him back with the Havoc Hammer on Tiny. They're on top of the Viper, but the Spectre with the cheese pop. He's going to live for now. The save as well from Ilias with that false promise, keeping the Spectre alive. But there's the Hex from Rezo onto Immersion. Immersion forced down to the low ground. ILTW tries to chase him, but he's already out of reach. Immersion will live. Buybacks coming out from both sides there. In fact, VP, they're ready to try and chase him for more immediate smoke. They're up to the high ground. They've found Young G. Young G, he brought back for this one. They found the Hex. That's a dieback from the Lina. Young G, he's out for 2 minutes, Lucas.
They have 2 minutes to go to the mid lane, but the lanes are being pushed in. At least the mid one, Nature's Prophet, should be able to take care of that. And now Faceless Void is level 25. How do you kill him? Like, I don't think you have enough.
They're gonna...
The backtrack plus Satanic.
I mean, they're trying. The boats are coming crashing down, but you're right. Look how effectively tanky he is with that 25. They cannot kill him. He's going to jump forward. He gets the dilation onto all of them. Rezo pots the BKB. He's trying to get away with the Invis. They've got detection on him. He gets the Nature's Wrath off in time, and now ILTW is on to Crystallize. Crystallize with the BKB back up, turns over towards no one. Buyback from Rezo is TPing in. Can they have the control? Control Pasha. Pasha's trying to run. ILTW looks to jump across, won't find him, but in the Sprout, they catch out Immersion. The Rubik is gone. The Gale out onto Pasha. The save's there from Ilias with the false promise. He's trying to run. CIS and ILTW chase on forward. They're in onto the Kunker. He's caught in the Sprout. The Dagger out as well, but Pasha, he's just stuck in here, surrounded by the Treants. ILTW and Pasha stay on top of him. He is so tanky though.
Oh, that back.
Is he really tanky enough to live? He finally falls there, smashed down as Navi themselves. They're going to have to come out with the buybacks. Buyback from Immersion. Buyback as well from Pasha. They catch this Void though. It doesn't look like it. ILTW is able to jump away.
I don't think they have enough to kill the Faceless Void at the moment.
Who can they catch with this Haunt though? He's into the break. Crystallize's got to be careful. He's got to step out of this puddle. He's broken. He's dilated. He haunted in for this one. The Hex is there from Rezo. This Spectre in trouble. ILTW, his BKB's back up. He commits, but Ilias in with the save. The false promise keeps the Spectre alive, and they've killed off no one. Crystallize turns over towards Resolution. BKB popping the bash. It's there. Triple kill for Pasha. ILTW, he's all alone. He's the last one left standing here for VP, and they'll kill him as well. Ultra kill for Pasha. Navi leading in confidently with that Haunt from Crystallize, and it pays off. Even with the BKB not quite back up, they couldn't kill the Spectre in time, and Ilias coming in with those clutch saves, just keeping his teammates alive.
What a great decision-making from Navi. They went for that Viper. They know that they want to take him out, so there's no break. And Spectre almost died, but Ilias once again with the clutch save.
Yeah, great Oracle showing here from him, as you said.
And they did not try to focus down the Faceless Void. They left him as the last hero to kill.
Oh, no, it's solo. Can he solo defend?
Nice pun, Owen.
Yeah, we'll see. No one else in the game for 20 seconds this Tiny. Navi have got a big window here to do the damage. They're looking to end this one. They do have
no one has a
fortification.
buyback, and I'm not talking about the player.
Yeah.
Literally, no one has a buyback.
They might. Can they hold? They're going to have CIS back in. 2 heroes up. What can the supports do? Solo, not a whole lot. They get on top of him. Solo is down. The tier 4s will fall. They'll tap out. There's no hold here for VP to make, as GG it's called. Navi will take this game 1. After a lot of killing, 46-14 this one ends.
Whew. At one point, I was expecting that Virtus.pro might take it, but...
Isn't it?
Owen, I don't speak Latin, you know, I learned Latin so I can know some medical words, that's it.
Oh, I see. Oh, bottom.
Oh, there's a time dilation.
Well, it's all going to plan, isn't it? I mean, Resolution, each and every time. He's the one that dies first. You know, no surprises here. Everything going to plan. Rezo gives the first blood. For the 3rd time in these 2 games, which is, you know, that's impossible.
Seems impossible,
yeah.
but he's done it.
He's done it. Oh, he's done it. Oh, Young G.
We'll pretend we didn't see that.
Yeah.
It's one of those moments where you...
Keeping them entertained.
Yeah, keep him entertained.
Top Pasha. A little deep there. No one and ILTW able to get the wrapper. Whoa! No one just tears him apart there. A couple of quills. The power of this mid-Bristol, you get these early levels, start moving around, and these max quills at 7 minutes in, it just destroys heroes.
For NAVI,
They want to step it up. They're coming in with the Chrono. Let's see what they can find. Can they kill him? I mean, he's at half HP. He does manage to turn around.
Sonic Wave.
They won't even need it.
Not even needed.
Very nicely done there from NAVI. Able to catch no one at that half HP, making it...
Like, I don't have enough hotkeys.
What is your T? What does T do for you?
Nothing.
Nothing. Bottom lane, CIS.
I still play on Legacy Key, so it's a key for some of the spells.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I see. And again, another TP escape. Passage is posed for no one at this early point. So he'll come in and his job to just push NAVI away from any tower that they try for.
That's the gank. Look at it go.
But there's the escape. This time, they've got one of the cancels. Avalanche will be there from Zayats and they'll get themselves the kill on Pasha.
Virtus.pro just needs to keep farming, group up, and go for one push. They have no cooldown abilities besides this lasso, so they can keep fighting all the time.
He's got the stolen shield. Buying him a little bit more time. Turns with the telekinesis, will still fall, but now he's deep by the tower. Crystallized, thinks about dropping the Chrono, now goes for it onto the Batrotic, which will guarantee them the kill on Resolution. Did hesitate a little bit there. May have had the option to catch the two of them. Even so, Solo does still have borrowed time, so not really an easy target, this Abaddon. He knows it. He's going to turn with no one over towards Ilias. Ilias with the slow, able to hold no one back enough to allow him to continue to dive back towards this tier 2, but no one's diving in. Ilias is healing up thanks to Nature's Attendance. No one, he's really going for this, diving in with the Quill Spray, stacking up. He'll get himself the pick.
I don't think you're getting a kill on Bristleback here. He's way too tanky. They need a couple more minutes, and then...
See Rezo. He's going to certainly dive for this one. Ilias. He's got a run. Resolution diving in and out. Little hesitant though on committing. I mean, rightfully so, I guess. Youngji's coming with the rotation, and Youngji does have the Orchid. Silent setups there as Rezo actually ends up getting baited in. Sonic Wave out to confirm the kill. Youngji claims the life of Rezo. The rest of VP do respond, but not quite. The options definitely limited for NAVI in terms of who they can make plays upon mid lane.
I've seen this before.
They're diving
He's gonna dive.
Toss back on immersion. No trouble, just running them down underneath the...
Have lack of damage.
Top lane. Rezo. Outside of vision here of NAVI. They don't quite see him, so not going to make the move upon him. Youngji is going to be chased here. Resolution's able to find him. Links in with the lasso. Telekinesis slows down the battle a little bit, and it's enough to keep Youngji safe. Youngji's going to be able to blink out into the trees. Pasha trying to TP out, but Zayat's in with the Avalanche.
Save that toss. You can't use the combo.
They're chasing him out. Toss forward there. Pasha surrounded by VP. They'll lose the Prophet. NAVI. And they do manage to get the rest of them out of there. Youngji will be saved.
So that's Helm of the Dominator. Vlad's going for that second Heaven's Halberd against the Faceless Void and Nature's Prophet. In the next few minutes, Virtus.pro will knock on your tier 3 towers.
Youngji actually able to get back in the lane and get the kill onto Resolution. As he did show a little split for the team and talking about separated. Solo's alone up top. Force out the borrowed time. They'll be able to continue to chase him. Ilias to crystallize.
Bracer in the backpack. That's why he's gonna die.
Whew. Could have made the difference. I mean, that's why they watch us, just to laugh. The cost. Top lane. This is the big one. Crystallize. He's not going to get the chance to jump out. Nice little grab there from Rezo.
Shadowblade Faceless Void.
Yeah.
We're back in 2000.
High ground is definitely open for them.
Stolen Shield. Anything you steal from Abaddon is going to be good.
Oh, a mid lane. Again, there's the combo you talked about. Lasso into the relocate. You'll kill whoever you want.
Youngji has buyback. He might even use it here. Otherwise, you're going to lose the Raxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tower is silenced. What a useless mechanic, but whatever.
And these Rax in a whole world of pain here. Just 23 minutes in. Crystallize. He's on the side.
Shadow Blade.
Chronos the bat. Can he kill him? No. No, he can't.
We have to go back, 40.
They've got the Sonic Wave. That'll do it. They have killed off the two of them. That buyback from Youngji coming into play. The lift up onto Noah, but the problem is this level 18 Bristleback. No one.
It's 3 versus 5.
He just doesn't come in. No one's ready for the 1 versus 5. He doesn't care if his teammates die. He is not going to take any sort of damage here as the Bristle. Level 19, only getting bigger and bigger. They just can't touch him. 3k HP, 19 armor, 23 minutes in. They've got to somehow break through or break around. It's Roshan. It's going to start to go down. Can Crystallize find the timing to make for the steal? It's falling pretty fast. He's going to have to go soon if he wants to try for it. Roshan getting low. He jumps in. Oh, he's got the chrono. It's a good time. He Crystallized.
Kill the
He's
Roche.
going to be able to kill the Roche. Aegis still on the ground. Can he pick it up? He can. Crystallize. He's done it. He gets the steal. The Sonic Wave comes in from the side. Pushes back the 3 of them. Crystallize still alive. Turns over towards the Tiny. The toss-up's there. Crystallize turns over with the Time Walk. He's able to protect the Aegis. Gets out of this. Youngji, he's also able to blink away. Crystallize. Perfect timing. In he goes. The kill is theirs. The Aegis is theirs. They
Cheese
lose
is there as
nobody.
well. Oh, fight into this Aegis and Cheese because you know there's no Chronosphere.
And then Crystallize.
Break.
He's got to be careful. No one starts running straight towards Milius. Whoa. He's out. Crystallize. Trying to hit back onto no one. I mean, just nothing. Nothing comes out from this Void when he punches into the Bristle right now.
70 seconds without Queen of Pain. Virtus.pro saying we don't care about your Cheese nor Aegis. We're just gonna go and hit your tier 3 towers.
What can Crystallize do? He's trying to punch in onto Noah, but no one just turns his back to Psalms, the Void.
Dire structures are fortified.
They're keeping the siege creep alive.
He breaks him. Just a break and a jump away with the Time Walker. Now he's just gonna get gone upon. That's the Aegis gone. Crystallize. Second life instantly found by the Avalanche. The toss, the damage is too much. Crystallize is gone. He's got a buyback. But they're losing this mid-Brax.
Bristleback is just unkillable. Full AC, Heaven's Halberd, actually 2 Heaven's Halberd. Faceless Void without a BKB, you don't have a way to actually deal the damage. They can just keep cycling it. Now they're going for the bottom barracks.
We're out there just losing the base. As nice as that play was around the Roshan pit from Na'Vi, it just doesn't seem to be anywhere close to enough to change anything about the state of this game. 13 additional defensive items coming out for VP. Lotus is done on CIS. There's a Vanguard on Solo. What can he get? Crystallize. He gets a 3-man chrono. He's going to try and focus down the Aya, but the Avalanche comes in with the side. CIS just messes up the whole initiation from Crystallize. He's got to jump back out with a Time Warp. They just do not have the damage. As Na'Vi, they'll lose some casualties here on the retreat. Ilias is going to be held to the side. Pasha run down on the top lane. It's a 3-man chrono, but it just does not matter at this point. They just cannot kill them.
I like how Ilias switched the target. They landed a 3-man chrono.
I think Na'Vi is going to have to hope for some sort of fountain dives from VP to have a shot at getting the damage required to kill them. This top rack is gone. This is going to be Megas. Crystallize. He's trying to jump in. Resolution's there with a response. That's him caught out and lasso. GG is called. Na'Vi, they cannot do it here in this game too, as VP will bring the series to the equalizer for now, 1-1. As VP very solidly secured this game too. The draft, it really was as strong as it looked to be, Lacoste. They just didn't have the damage, Na'Vi. Able to take the 4-minute power room for himself. Picks up that Invis. Could allow him to set up for a kill down bottom. Same time top, the cast bounces and the Maledict. It's on to Crystallize.
It's only level 1.
Yeah, and they've got the Shadow Word.
Yeah, so there's no way he's gonna die. A couple of sticks. Fairy Fire plus the healing from Warlock should be enough to keep him alive. Bottom lane, Rezo!
Oh, again!
Does it again!
The only player to have given up 4 first bloods in a best of 3. It will never ever be done again, Lacoste.
Probably not. Young G, can he TP out? Zayat? Oh, like right now, you should buy a Quelling Blade. Every single hero.
Overall on the CS, it really is that top lane, the Spectre that struggled the most. I mean, we talked about, the Spectre Warlock lane being strong, but it really has been, as you mentioned, just the way that Solo's kept that lane safe with the Voodoo early on. Bottom lane, diving onto Young G. Movement starting to be made by no one. Boot's nearly complete. This bottom. Immersion still trying to do his best to keep Youngji safe down here. VP, they're hungry for more action. No one charging forward. They're ready to dive this tier 1 tower. Immersion in with a good silence to put a stop to the stomp. TPs will be coming in from Na'Vi as Ilias comes across.
Get a kill.
They get the pick off first on to CIS. Now rolling forward. Immersion's going to try and control no one. The tree comes out though, takes down the Earth Spirit. No one able to get the kill on Immersion on the way out. Raw from Pasha locks down Resolution. They're blocking him off as well with the Treants. Na'Vi able to respond to VP trying to push past. They're going to see him as well.
Oh,
they're going to go straight for this. They see Crystallize very far out now.
I mean, everyone would do it. You see someone taking the stack, you want that XP, got some last hits if possible. But that's the smart play. Don't pop your magic wand. Don't use your fairy fire. Just
getting no one. Every single kill that he's hunted for, he was persistent down bottom, he's able to get passive, comes up to top, gets Crystallized. In the river, Zayats will be found. Big Nature's Wrath coming bouncing through. Solar's going to try and help out, but the silence from Immersion stops anything from coming out in response. Even thinking about maybe diving further. A TP comes across from the two of them, though. Navi's got to back away. Immersion's not going to get the chance to do so there as he gets caught out by the chains underneath the tower. And the chase for anything more. VP doesn't look to be
0.5k more than her, so that's kind of a big deal. Double damage.
They're going to go for the roar onto Zayats. Go for the easy pick. Try and get something for Crystallize to be involved in.
Grab some kills.
And out they go. Charging straight into the triangle of Na'Vi. They'll find themselves Pasha. There's the combo from no one. Doesn't stop here. They are going to TP over Na'Vi. They're going to look for no one in response. They missed the initial roll in, but with the upheaval slowed down, not much they could do to break it here. VP as no one surrounded by Na'Vi. They'll finally put an end to the Tiny, but Rezo comes in with a poison over from the side. The golem's going to be dropped by Ilias. Solo reaches round with the Death Ward. In fact, it's doing the damage. Crystallized the Death Ward and the Maledict upon him. It's going to pop him. The Spectre goes down. VP trying to chase him for more. ILTW jumps in with the slight chains, grabbing Young G. VP, they'll surely find the Prophet as well as 3 go down. Zayat still alive. Ilias trying to chase him with that Golem, but the cast bounces will hold the Golem back.
Beastmaster coming from the side. They don't have the vision. It's actually Virtus.pro's ward on the high ground. He's going to get rid of that first.
10-7 VP coming out on top of these skirmishes. ILTW, his mana has been pretty completely drained, and Pasha's going to kill him because of it. ILTW just not able to jump his way back out of there. Now in the river, Crystallize, he's going to go for Solo, but Crystallize, he was Maledict. It's a full Tiny combo. He's dead again.
Oh man, Crystallize died 2 times in a row. That's going to set him back so much.
This tower's falling, and Na'Vi, they're a little scared at trying to hold on to this. In fact, they're just going to look for the free pick on Solo. A turn over towards him. There's going to be backup though. ILTW comes in with a slight combo, looks towards Pasha. There's jumping from no one, bursting him low with the combo.
He
Pasha
got the roar
turns
off
with the roar, but it doesn't matter. Pasha's already dead. The Magnetize does connect onto the 4 of them, but there isn't any follow-up initially. So VP, they don't care. They'll continue to push on. See if they can get any further catch. Crystallize. He's in there. No one.
He got the back dodge from the low ground.
Oh, that's nice. Catching him from the high ground. Not enough damage straight away though. Crystallize will live. ILTW was going to... Oh, if he can find the slight change. Ooh. I'll quite get it.
I believe Ilias is dead, but they're looking for Spectre. They're searching where he could go with that Quelling Blade. Young G.
Oh, but Ilias, he's trying to get the ult out, and he does. He's able to land it. It is onto no one. No one did dive in for this, and no one's going to die for that. So Ilias more than happy to lose his life there, setting up for the kill on no one in return.
That's gonna be a lot of damage mitigated by these 2 items.
It's top Pasha. Another grab for no one. In with the combo. Pasha able to step away from the ultimate of Zayat. He's going to be hunted though into the trees. He's going to try his best to hide. TP Scroll is at the ready. Using the roar here to run himself away. The Plague Wards will remain upon him. Gale off the mark, but it shouldn't matter, as there's the final slight from ILTW. Cuts down the Beastmaster.
A tool to teach.
He scans out, and no Pasha's behind the tower, and no one just comes charging straight away towards him. Finds him with the avalanche. Gale in, over he goes. He'll pop the roar. Sleep does catch him, and with the Maledict down as well as the Slight, there'll be enough damage to pop this Beastmaster slowly but surely. There he goes.
It's such a sick combo having Venomancer and Witch Doctor in the team. Like Maledict plus anything from Venomancer, just reapplying that damage.
And as soon as you see them make a play up top, they're straight away on the other half of the map. VP playing very fast, saying 5-man Bond chaotic offering combo with the Horn. And even then, Crystallize still suffering quite heavily this game. The toss back won't work out though for no one, just a toss up. So Crystallize can escape. Same cannot be said though for Ilias, he gets left behind.
Tiny's in.
And here's no one diving up towards the base now. Toss back on her Immersion. Immersion tries to roll away, but RTW was able to block it. The Maledict, that's gonna do it. VP, they're going at full power right now in this game 3. Just so aggressive, the style of play that they're just in their element.
Okay, man,
just
no one,
stop.
he's everywhere.
It's
all 3 lanes at the same time. How's that possible? Wait, what? I just thought of something. What if Earth Spirit runs out of the rocks and he uses Tiny as a rock?
They're looking at Resolution. They know that Resolution's going to have backup behind him. They're going to try for it, though. Immersion
That's
goes
not
for
the
the
target
roll-in.
to go for. A little bit of
Around
Kale.
as well. The Stomp's going to hold back the Prophet. They're trying to kill Rezo. Can they do it? Rezo, he's going to get the poison over off onto the 2 of them. Sure, they've killed him, but he's done what he needed to do. He pressed R, and now Navi's got to run. They're not going to be able to do so. Crystallize and Immersion die for the efforts there onto the Venomancer. Youngji also caught out. The Yule's up, cancelling the TP. I mean, it's the power of the Vena, right? You killed me, so what? 4 levels ahead of anyone on the side of Na'Vi. Bottom lane, Immersion. I mean, this should be a doable kill. Solo, on his own. This will be one that Na'Vi's able to pick up. Or is it?
Solo's still alive.
It's not. It's not. Even with the 3 of them going for Solo.
Tanky.
They couldn't do it. 3 heroes on the Witch Doctor. It doesn't matter. Back towards mid. No one. He's found the setup. They have the follow-up Sleep, buying time for RTW to come crashing across the map with this Aghanims. It's starting to look very messy for Na'Vi.
It is. You don't really feel the influence of Spectre at all. Pasha.
Oh.
Seems like Pasha's gonna die. They can't bring
Oh,
this
they got
thing
Solo.
up. They got him.
They got him. Solo down, boys. Pasha is gonna die for it.
Right now, Virtus.pro's playing so fast, they're not giving...
So here we go. Into the base of Na'Vi. VP ready to push on. Sleep will catch Pasha. No one, he's in. Gonna look to the toss to the side. Jump forward.
Triple
the
remnant.
LTW takes down the one of them. Will be brought. There'll be a buyback from Ilias.
Still has that Aegis.
Yeah, and he's very tanky right now.
Tiny is just destroying barracks with that double damage.
They just can't get near him. ILTW is sort of just standing in between Na'Vi and the barracks. The Sleep catching the entirety of them. They're just going to call it. Na'Vi know there's no way back into this one. VP will claim this game 3, and with that, the series will be theirs. And I mean, this last game, Lacoste, this wasn't close at all. VP, they just slammed Na'Vi in this game.
It was a stomp over.